Hey, welcome to Menu Plan and Grocery Haul. This is a pretty straightforward week. Only, I think, 2 new recipes that I want to try. Everything else I just have made before. Or it's something that's not even a recipe. So let's just look and see. Kind of a boring week, but I think it'll be still good food. Now for breakfast today, this is Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I'm just going to make hot cereal. Oatmeal, cream of wheat, grits. I'll probably throw some eggs with it because if I have eggs with breakfast, it holds me better than when I don't, even when I have hot cereal. Then for lunch these 3 days, I'm getting some Virginia baked ham in the deli. It's the same low points as the Crackers Polish ham. FYI, check your tracker. But I'm going to do some ham and cheese pitas. I have those Joseph pitas left, and I want to eat those until they're gone. And then I'll start on my bread because I'm also going to have a sandwich for the rest of the week too. So that's breakfast and lunch for the weekend. Now for supper tonight, I'm having some spaghetti. You know, I like my spaghetti, and it's kind of high point. Now my sandwich, if I do it on the pita, is only going to be 3 points. And then I do know right off the bat that a serving of hot cereal is 3 points. So that would be 6 points so far. So I can afford a 13-point spaghetti, and it's high because I'm using the ragu in the jar that I had got at Sam's. I eat different kind every time. I don't eat the same spaghetti twice. Sometimes I use Muller's, our favorite sauce. Sometimes I use the 0-point marinara that I have in the freezer, and sometimes I don't feel like cooking none of that. I just want to pour it out of the jar. Sometimes it's the Walmart 88-cent one. We really like it. We really like the flavor of it. This time it's ragu because we were at either Sam's or I think it might have been BJ's, and we saw it and it was a good price, and they were big jars, so I have already used 1/2 of the jar. And since it's plastic and I didn't worry about dropping and breaking it, well, plastic will break out of the freezer. I did that the other day with some soup. Cracked it everywhere. But I just froze the other half, and so that's why it's higher point spaghetti, because the sauce is higher point. Then Saturday, I have some leftover grilled hot dogs and hamburgers from the last time we grilled. I shrink wrapped them, which is what I always call vacuum sealing because I can never think of the word. So I have some shrink wrapped grilled burgers and hot dogs that I'm going to take out of the freezer. And they will be just as good as if he just did them. But I know he's going to be really busy that day and he will not have time to grill nothing. So that's why, like, if you do grill, throw you some extra on there. Pop it in the freezer and have it for another day when you want the grilled flavor, but you just don't have time. Now it's going to be high by the time I add the buns and the chili and the slaw and the french fries. We're probably talking around 20 points. But the rest of the day I'll keep low because I get 37 points a day. So I can definitely make it work. Then Sunday, that is eat out. I'm liking that I changed my eat out day from Saturday to Sunday. It just kind of works with our schedule better. Now Monday, breakfast prep for the rest of the week will be a crock pot breakfast casserole. And I didn't write it down, but I think my memory serves that it was 4 points a serving. I've played with the amounts that you put in it a little bit to knock it down because it made like a big 8-serving crock pot, and I don't need 8 servings of it. So I have cut it back. And then lunch the rest of the week, you know, if you saw my Nut Stop unboxing, I got the cranberries for my cranberry almond chicken salad. Well, this week I'm going to try it with pecans instead of almonds because I thought that sounded really good. A serving of that, and I'm remaking it from when I was doing low carb. Low carb, you can have the mayonnaise, so it was really creamy. I'm remaking it low point, and it's not going to be as creamy. I will probably maybe add some non-fat Greek yogurt to loosen it up a little bit. I don't know if I like that taste or not. We'll have to see. When I built the recipe in the recipe builder, it's hard to say in my mind this much mayonnaise is going to make it this creamy. Do you want to add another point or not? So I really have to see that when I'm cooking it. But right now I have it sitting at 4 points a serving. And then the pitas are 1, and if I use bread, it will be 2 points. So then for supper Monday, I'm just doing a crock pot roast of potatoes. The roast is the lean part, 1 point per ounce, and then the potatoes, you can roughly guesstimate 6 points for 6 ounces. I don't know if it's a straight 1 point per ounce like the roast is, but I do know I've had 6 ounces of potatoes enough to remember that a 6-ounce baked potato is 6 points. Then some roasted butternut squash, which I have a seasoning blend that me and David bought many moons ago that we have not tried, and it said to use it on acorn or butternut squash, and he said, well, let's try the butternut. So that's Monday. Tuesday, this is an easy recipe, just creamy herb chicken. Instead of cream of chicken soup, it's cream of chicken and herb soup. It's the Campbell's, but it's the creamy herb chicken soup. All you do is put your chicken in a crock pot and dump the soup on it. You don't dilute it or nothing. Just dump it on there and cook it till the chicken is done. And that man loves that stuff. So I'm going to make him some pasta to throw all that sauce on. Some penny pasta. And a quarter of the chicken is only 3 points. And I think that's with 2 cans on it, maybe. Because he likes it extra saucy. That's why I thought I'd give him some pasta to throw all that sauce on. And when I looked up that penne pasta, penne, I don't know. I just call it penny pasta is 3 points for like 2/3 of a cup is what I saw. I didn't, like I got the box. I can go through and weigh it more accurately if I want to, or just go with it. And then greens for 0 points. Wednesday, I want to make a Copycat KFC bowl. I have estimated the points around 7 for the whole bowl because I don't really know how much chicken I'll eat. The chicken I do is with the shake and bake extra crispy in my air fryer, just little bitty nuggets, and it's very low point. You'd be surprised how low point it is, but I think it goes good with the bowl. I think that texture and flavor goes good with the bowl. And then the chicken gravy I put on it is my homemade chicken gravy. I have a homemade chicken gravy mix, and it's so easy. You just mix it with water, cook it on the stove, and boom, it thickens and you have gravy. I have a beef gravy and a chicken gravy. And all these recipes will be down in my description box. And then some green beans for 0 points. Then finally on Thursday, I'm just doing a plain baked chicken with whatever seasoning strikes my fancy when I cook it, because I am trying a new recipe for cheese stuffed potatoes. The cheese is cottage cheese. And they're a little high for what you get. So it's 6 points, and it's not a very big potato, so I didn't want any more points for my meat or my other side. So then I'm gonna have that with some black eyed peas, so the whole supper will just be 6 points. Now for snacks, I'm not gonna make anything special for snacks because I'm getting some yogurt. I have some applesauce still. I am gonna boil some eggs. I like having those on hand because a boiled egg, and I'll probably, actually I probably will make a pot of like white beans, because those help hold me too. If I'm like actually hungry and I want something to hold me more than just say like a little bag of pop chips or something like that, some beans or some boiled eggs will do it. And those are 0 points, and they are a good source of protein. Then for dessert, I'm going to try Roy's over at Recipes with Roy. I sent y'all over there on my tag. I will link his recipe to the recipe that's on his blog. I will link it below. I'm going to try it for dessert. Is his Roy's Light Maple Cake, and it's got maple icing on it. I think it's maple icing, but it's like 1 point a serving. So if I can remember right, I think an 8-inch cake makes 8 servings. So a piece of cake for a point, that's the same as that pound dropper cheesecake that I made last week, a piece for a point. So I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take a 1 point piece of cake, especially since it's those homey flavors. I like the homey flavors and scents, the maple and pumpkin and spice, all that kind of stuff. That's my jam. That's why that sounded really good to me. So I will link all these below if there's anything that has a recipe that's already on my website. And then, of course, as I cook the recipe during the week, I will put it up on the website. So that is what we're having this week. Now let's just turn around and do our grocery hauls. Okay, let's just start with Walmart. I forgot my milk, so it's just the almond milk and the half and half for my coffee. That does not have points in my house. Neither does this right here, this sugar-free whipped topping. I don't use enough I'm not going to weigh whipped topping, because whatever I use it on, like this yogurt, if I put a little dab on that, it is not going to be enough to me to... Listen, that sugar-free whipped topping did not make me fat. So then eggs, and these were the... I decided to get some yogurt this week. What did I get? Coconut, vanilla, strawberry cheesecake, I think, and caramel apple. These are 2 points. And then their light sour cream is 2 points for 2 tablespoons. And I'm doing the ITRACKBITES Better Balance. So that's the points. It's 99% chance that it's the same points on WW Blue. And then half a cup of the low-fat cottage cheese is 2 points. And I got this for a recipe, but I'll eat the rest of it. And then here's my favorite little bacon. It's actually for my breakfast casserole. 3 slices is only 2 points. Granted, they're not huge, but they get the job done. And then green beans. This is for my KFC bowls. And when I told you it was low points, 1 whole packet is only 8 points. So you divide that out into how many ever ounces of chicken you have, and that just gives you your points, how many ever ounces of chicken you eat. And then David's Raisin Bran, and this is a new olive oil spray. It was a little bit cheaper and brand name, so I went with that. And I was thinking I'm out of pumpkin and I can't have that, so I just went ahead and got 4 of them. The G-Hugh sugar-free ketchup, I don't eat it when I eat ketchup on something, but I do use it in recipes. And 0 to 3 tablespoons is 0 points. 4 to 9 tablespoons is only a point. And it's really a good ketchup. I just prefer to have my regular ketchup, like for French fries or whatever. And but it tastes real good in recipes. And then my popcorn spray. This is the soup that I was telling you about for the chicken he likes. And I calculated it too low on my recipe builder. I guess I picked the wrong one. This whole can is 12 points. So my chicken probably will double in points. But that's okay, because I think that might be the only thing. I can't remember what else I'm having that day, but it's low enough that it won't make much of a difference. And then I got some Pepsi Zero Sugar, another Lakanto. I've been going through that a lot lately, it seems. And some bananas, and this is for my breakfast casserole. And David wanted some country ham this week, and this is his favorite one. And then the celery sticks, instead of trying to chop it up and put it in the freezer, because I don't eat it fast enough or cook with it fast enough before it gets all frosty and everything. I just bought this little pack. This is for my that stuff. chicken salad. And then the butternut squash cubes. I don't know, they don't look too hot, but I guess I'll have to do. I might have to make them a day early, because they look kind of ready to go. And then my bread, you see what they did to my bread? Not real happy about that. But this is 2 points for 2 slices. And then David's bread. And then just some hot dog and hamburger buns. I just get the Walmart kind. They're 3 points each. And then some coffee filters for the cream cheese I've been making. That Roy over at Recipes with Roy. I watched his video on how to do it. I'm trying to remember to link that below. Listen, it's a game changer. Some fat-free cream cheese that don't taste like the fat-free kind that you buy at the store. Yeah, it's good stuff. Alright, let's go over here and look at Harris Teeter. Didn't have much to get here. My favorite lettuce, the green leaf, ready to eat. You just, oh, yeah, I guess that looks okay. And then I needed some more butter. And then David wanted to go get some fruit on the bottom this week. He's been eating these for so long. He said, let's mix it up. So we got him some fruit on the bottom, still Chobani Greek, so it's good yogurt. And then he got roast beef for his sandwiches, and I got Virginia ham for mine. It's 2 ounces is 1 point for Virginia ham. That's the same points, I believe, as the Krakus Polish ham. Then some tomatoes for, I don't know what. Maybe his sandwiches or something. I can't remember. And then poppables, let me tell you, these were on sale. He wanted some kettle chips to go with his sandwiches, and these were on sale at the same time. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I remembered they had salt and vinegar or if I don't. A serving size is 28 grams, and that's 5 points. But if you go down to 27 grams, it's only 4 points. So don't always necessarily assume that you're getting the best points for the serving size listed on the bag. Sometimes you can get more for the same points, but look, I just popped down 1 point. One gram, which is not even air, to a whole another point. So you're not going to be able to tell the difference. I just wanted to share that with you. And then these are just for him when he wants something a little quick to eat. And some plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So that is it for Harris Teeter. And that is it for me this week. And I will see y'all on my next video.